Why you feel stuck in life and how to break free. Have you ever felt like your life is moving, but somehow you are not? You wake up, repeat the same cycles, think the same thoughts, feel the same frustrations, make the same promises to yourself, and somehow end up back in the same place again. And the scary part is this: sometimes being stuck doesn't look dramatic, it just looks normal. You function, you survive, you keep going. But internally, something feels misaligned. In this video, I want to show you why you feel stuck, and more importantly, how to begin breaking free from it intentionally. This channel is about structured transformation, helping people move from reactive living to intentional wholeness. We talk about self-awareness, emotional intelligence, destructive patterns, alignment, spiritual growth, and sustainable transformation. So if you are serious about growth, not just motivation, make sure you subscribe and stay connected. Let's get into this. Section 1, the real reason you feel stuck. Most people think they are stuck because they lack opportunity, motivation, support, or discipline. Sometimes those things matter, but more often than not, people stay stuck because they are trapped in unconscious patterns. Patterns are repeated ways of thinking, reacting, feeling, avoiding, and behaving. And when a pattern goes unexamined long enough, it starts feeling like your identity. You no longer say, I have a pattern. You start saying, this is just who I am. Let me give you some examples. Maybe you procrastinate constantly, sabotage relationships, overthink everything, fear failure, avoid difficult conversations, seek validation, start things but never finish them. And after a while, frustration becomes normal. The problem is not only your circumstances, the problem is the system you keep repeating internally. Section 2, why most people never break free. Here's the dangerous thing about being stuck. Many people try to change their lives without understanding their patterns. So they rely on motivation, emotional highs, temporary inspiration, or pressure. But motivation fades. And when structure is missing, people fall back into familiar cycles. A person can hate a pattern and still continue repeating it unconsciously, because patterns often feel safe, even destructive ones. Why? Because familiarity feels predictable, and the mind will often choose familiar pain over unfamiliar growth. That's why change feels uncomfortable. Not because growth is wrong, but because your system is resisting interruption. Section 3, the first step to breaking free. The first step to transformation is awareness. You cannot change what you refuse to confront, what you constantly excuse, or what you remain unconscious of. I got some questions for you. Ask yourself honestly, what keeps repeating in my life? What do I avoid? What triggers me consistently? What behavior keeps producing the same results? Awareness is uncomfortable because it removes excuses. But awareness is also powerful because it creates clarity. You cannot interrupt a pattern you cannot see. Section 4, process the root, not just the symptom. Once you become aware of the pattern, you need to understand what's driving it. Every repeated behavior usually has a belief, a fear, a wound, or an internal narrative underneath it. For example, someone who constantly procrastinates may not actually be lazy. They may fear failure or fear not being good enough. Let me give you another example. Someone who people pleases constantly may not simply be kind, they may fear rejection. Until you understand the root, you will keep fighting symptoms. Section 5. Alignment changes everything. Alignment. Awareness alone does not transform your life. You must begin making aligned decisions consistently. For example, alignment looks like setting boundaries, telling the truth, choosing discipline, interrupting old reactions, changing routines, and acting intentionally even when it feels uncomfortable. Transformation happens when your actions begin aligning with the life you say you want. Section 6. Why structure matters. Most people don't need another emotional breakthrough. They need structure. Because without structure, awareness fades, motivation fades, intentions fade, but structure reinforces transformation. For example, structure can look like journaling, accountability, routines, tracking habits, therapy, coaching, reflection, intentional environments. What you repeat consistently eventually becomes your reality. If you feel stuck right now, understand this. You are not doomed to stay where you are, but transformation requires honesty. It requires awareness. It requires intentional change. It requires consistency. Your life changes when your patterns change. And your patterns change when you become conscious enough to interrupt them intentionally. If this video helped you, make sure you subscribe to Metanoia Life. Share this with someone who feels stuck right now. And remember, stay with the process. Metanoia Life, from reactive living to intentional wholeness. Thank you for watching. The Lord bless you and the Lord keep you. I see you in the next one.